Right, so let's have a quick overview of how to install local and also to install WordPress on local. So basically, here's the local app on my laptop, and I'm going to run. I'm going to run an installation for it, right? So coming back here, so I have updated my terms and conditions. So this is just me having to install local, right? So now I want to create a free account, right? So I want to create a free account. So it's asking me continue with Google. So I'll just put in my details, right? And so this is just my details, and so all right, so they have sent me a link, and all I just need to do is to check the link. So let me just do that. So let me just wait for it to um all right. Okay, so it looks like the email is yet to drop. I'm just trying to be sure by checking my spam folder. So let me just refresh it again. So I didn't see the email, so let me just hit on resend again. So I don't know why this thing is giving me issues, but let me just click on. So basically you create your own account. Let me just try to log in and see. Right, so it says it has a problem with the submission, so I will just use my own account. I'm coming. Oh, so I think I'm coming. So I the reason I'm logging in is so that I can actually have a a backup cloud to it, because remember that this is actually being built on local server, right? So what I'll just do is I'll click on this. Let me just try to log in with Google in itself, right? Let me just try to do that, and let me use the email address. Right, so let me use that and click on continue. So it says that yes, I want to log in. All right, good. So I think I'm in now. If it's not village people again, good. So I'm inside my account. So basically when you create your account, this is how you're going to see it. It's going to be blank like this. But remember that the primary purpose is you having to install WordPress, right? We want to install WordPress. So what I do is I'll come on create a new site, and you see this interface. So you're going to click on create a new site, right? Since you're not migrating, so you click on continue. And so let's say that what is the name of this site? So let's say this is the name of the site, right? This is the name of the site. So when you click on your advanced, you get to see the local site domain and the directory. So if you want to change the local directory, it's fine, but I love to leave mine the way it is. So you have the preferred and you have the custom. So if you choose the preferred, you're going to see that it has a default server for you, and usually the server is um in Nexen and an SQL, blah blah blah. So I'll just click on custom because I don't really like working with this preferred server. So I'm going to come here and I'll pick the latest version, and I'll click on Apache. This is the best server I like to use because this is the most server our hostings are being built for. So our database, now I'm going to pick the latest database. This is important, and I'll click on continue. So once I'm here, I need to give it a name. So in this case, I'll just give it this name and this password, right? So then I'm going to change the email to my own email, right? And then when you click on the advanced, you get to see if you actually want to change the language. In this case, I don't want to change my own language. Oh, please, oh. My language is English. So my language is English and admin. So this is my password, right? And don't ever do this. So please always set your passwords to a strong password. I'm just using this for test purpose, right? So then I'll leave this on no and click on add site. So the moment I click on add site, it is going to is now creating my own WordPress environment, right? It's setting up my own personal WordPress environment for me. So usually it's going to take some little time to update, right? So you wait for it to fill on. So once it has updated, usually you'd get so let's wait for it to update. So back in, you can see that I had to actually pause the video, and then this is once you see this red bar, it means this green bar, it means that your website is actually live, and this is like your database, the tools, but most importantly, you just have to be here. So what I'm going to do is, you can see that it's giving me a site domain by default. So I'll click on trust, just so it forces what happens is it's going to force an SSL certificate for me. So I'm coming, right? So I'm going to actually add that up so it does that, and then all these are correct. So I'll just click on one click admin, and why am I doing this? I just want it to have, this is the main admin, so in case I actually want to log in. And so that is all about installing your website on local, right? That is all about installing your website on local. So if you want to access this website on your browser, you can click on open site, and the moment you click on open site, you can see that there is WordPress right in here, right? And then for you to see the back end, all you need to do is click on WP admin, and it's going to open, right, the back end to your the back end to your WordPress website. So you just need to give it little time to load. So you can see it has taken you right inside the back end of your site. So that is actually how to simply install WordPress, right? Thank you.